welcome back to another video. My name is Chastity K for those who are just tuning in, and today is a very special day, not for me but for you guys. So I've started YouTube approximately maybe just hitting 2 weeks, maybe close to 2 weeks, and I have reached my 50 subscriber peak. That was a goal that I had in mind, just to start off with, to see how things were going, and I reached that before my second week. So I'm doing a giveaway because I appreciate each and every one of you, because I wouldn't have reached it without you guys. You know, to show some gratitude, I decided to do a giveaway. So the things that I'm giving away is on hand I have two $25 Visa gift cards. This is what they look like. I'm gonna get more though. I think I'm gonna do at least 2 more, maybe, because I want to do, I think, 5, a number of 5 people, 4 to 5, I don't know. I'm just like really debating on how many giveaways I want to do, but I know for now I have 2, and like I said, they're a value of $25 each. I have some things that I ordered, one being an Alexa, I think it's called Echo Flex or something like that. I will put a picture of it, and some t-shirts with my name and stuff like that, my YouTube name and stuff. So I'm looking really forward to, you know, going on this journey with you guys, dropping these bangers, you feel me, and just giving back, because without you guys, it's not possible without you guys. So my gratitude goes a long way. The product that I'm going to be using for moisturizer today is OLAY Total Effects 7-in-1, and I really like this. It's almost finished, so it's about time I re-up. I really like it because it has SPF in it. It's fragrance free, which means it's really good for sensitive skin, and it's like you don't even know it's there. It's not like really heavy or any of that. It's like a feather kind of effect. Like, it's so light and smooth on the skin. So I'm just gonna start by moisturizing my skin. My pump is kind of messed up, you guys, so I'm gonna take a pea-size amount. The next product that I'm gonna use is by NEUTROGENA. It's a matte primer plus serum, and it's a shine control, and it has rice protein in it. Now, honestly, I just started using this product, but I really like it. I don't think I use it anywhere else on my face. I use it specifically for my brows, since it's a shine control, and a lot of my oil peeks through like in my upper part of my face. So it'll be like my brows, my nose, and a little bit beside my lip. So but mostly my brows. So I use this specifically for that. Now I have a product that is known, but I don't think a lot of people are like on it, but I found it really helpful for me because, like I said, it really helps matte my face, my brows, and I just really like it. And it's Milk of Magnesia. Now, this is somewhat like a thick, thin kind of product. It's like milk, almost. Well, duh. Milk of Magnesia, duh, Chaz. But it's kind of thick, so when you put it on your eyebrows, it's gonna take a while to dry. So I'm just gonna apply this and let it dry off camera, and then when it's dry, I'll come back to you guys. Once your brows are dry, this is how they will look, and the way they will feel is tight. It's gonna be like extremely tight. It's gonna feel tight, like you can't move your face, like you have a mask on. The brush that I use to apply that is a foundation brush by E.L.F. You could use a smaller brush, but I'm just using whatever I have. So this brush is a 2-in-1. It has a spoolie and a thin angled brush at the bottom. And with your pencil or your gel or whatever you prefer, I would suggest that you use your spoolie and you just comb through the hair, because with the milk of magnesia on it, it pins it down like a glue. When I do my eyebrows, I follow its natural pattern unless I'm trying to go for a different look or something dramatic. But in this case, I'm just going to be outlining and filling in. I did one brow off of camera. I was experiencing some technical difficulties, but I'm going to show you how I master mine. So what I do is, to know where to start, I always place my pencil on the side of my nose where my brow normally begins. That's how you know where you should start. And what you do is you just fork through it, comb through it. I call it fork through it because you're like scraping kind of, but not, you know, too rough. You don't want to bruise your skin. And you do that just to give it a tint. You don't want to make it too dark because then it doesn't look natural. And I try to be as natural as possible. I don't know. You guys can do it however you like. I'm just, again, telling you how I like my brows. As concealers go, I have a huge collection of concealers, but there's 4 in particular that I like to use the most, and that would be L'Oreal's Full Wear Concealer. I always get a very light shade and then a shade darker than that one, just to undertone whenever I do conceal, one for top, one for bottom, to keep it as natural as possible. And then it's the same with the Juvia's Place. So I love Juvia's Place. It's a bit watery for my kind of preference. I like something that's thick and then mattes out. This, however, it is full coverage, but it's very watery, so you have to be very precise on where you use it and how you use it. It has become one of my ultimate favorites. Like, I have a handful of different ones that I love to use on a regular basis, but L'Oreal right now is really where it's at. So I'm gonna take whatever comes off the brush when you pull it out, and I'm just gonna go under. I'm not gonna go too close up because I'm gonna let my brush allow my brush to do all the work for me. Now, the reason why I like L'Oreal is because once I use it and I let it sit for a while, like how I just did, like if I chose to let it sit for a while, or if I had to run to the bathroom or reply to a text message, by the time I get back to it, it has that creamy effect, like how a MAC concealer is creamy, a Tarte concealer is creamy, although Tarte is like sticky kind of to me, but MAC, it gets really thick. It's like really thick and it stays like. So now I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush. I think this is, it's a crease brush, but I use it for concealing, contouring, and stuff like that, and to set my brows, to blend it out. I think this one is, what is 300, Real Technique 300. That's the name of the brush, and I just bring that down on top of my leg. Bring that concealer down, you guys. And you want to pat it in. Sometimes I do like a sway motion to try to get it evenly distributed throughout my face, and then I pat it in. No, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties right now, so I may not even be able to finish this brow on camera, but I will finish this one on camera. So I do want it to stay natural. So I'm going to go back in. And now this is another part too. You don't want to use too much product. So you take it out, wipe it off, and then 1, 2, 3. So now you want to go in with your same flat brush, and you want to let your brush do all the work for you. Use very light motion. Take that same brush and buff it out into your skin because you want it to blend. Pat that in to lock it in place. Now, as you guys can see, I'm finished sculpting my brows. Now I'm gonna set the brows to make sure that they stay intact. Now, there's two different things that you can use. You can use a wax. The one that I have here is by Geeko, and it's an eyebrow wax. This is how it looks, and you would just place this. I put it on this one, and it goes on clear. But wax, eventually, if you're sweating or anything, it's gonna turn into what? Grease. It's gonna turn into grease. So if you're trying to stay matte, I would not recommend using a wax. For those that have oily skin and want to keep a matte finish, you will go in with a translucent powder. And again, I have like a wide variety of different things, but I always have my go-tos, the ones that I really like. So this one is my COVERGIRL, and it's in a shade 115, and this one is L'Oreal Hydra Perfect, and it's in a shade, if I could find it, shade 916. So this one is like a really white one. So this is for like, I use it sometimes for when I contour. When using a loose powder, you can use a variety of different things. You can use your finger, you can use a brush, or you can use a sponge. And today I'm going to use a sponge. So I'm going to take my powder, dip it in, make sure it's fully covered, blow off the extra. You don't want too much product. Keep saying it because it's very important. And you just pat them on, very light amount, just like that. So I'm gonna go in with my face brush by E.L.F. It's a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna just go in with this brush and just lightly feather away any excess that might be left behind. Before I'm finished, I'm going to brush my brow, set it in position, and there it is. And before I forget, you want to do the same steps with your eyelids. Now remember, in the beginning you used the concealer and then you brought it down to your eyelid. You want to take that same sponge with any excess powder that may be on there and just pat that onto the eyelid, just to seal the concealer, and that's it. Then you can go in with all your other products that you're going to be using on your lids or whatever kind of look. You can even leave it like this, put a little bit of liner on it if you choose to, and wear it just like that. Very simple, easy ways to finesse your eyebrows. And the products that I use are very inexpensive. You can find them at a pharmacy, or you can order them online. So that is it, you guys. Before I go, I just want to remind you guys about the giveaway. I will be setting a date on when I'm gonna actually do it. I don't know yet if I want to wait until I get everything in the mail and just make things a bundle, or if I just want to give things out individually. I have time to think about it. So once I finally know, I will let you guys, I will put you guys on. Until then, I need you guys to comment down below your names, other suggestions that you would need for this video, any other looks that you guys want me to do. Don't forget to push that notification bell to see when I upload my new videos. If you're new to my channel, I'm welcoming you with open arms. Thank you so much for watching with me. I love you guys. Stay tuned, and I definitely have something you know, sprucing up for my next video. So with that being said, thanks again. I love you, 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 and I will talk to you guys later.
eyebrows.